form, either in the seed or the pellet or anything or powder. Okay, this is strip accord into desired size, prefer for its ease in building up the internal bulk of restoration, as it can be more easily compacted and adapted. It is more easy to adapt because it is electrolytically precipitated, so it have a uniform type of material throughout the gold seed. Okay, as it is loosely packed, it is friable and contain numerous voids space between the particles, so it is recommended for external surface of the restoration. Using this two material technique, the mat is covered with veneer of the foil. Okay, because of its voids contamination or anything, it always it not always but preferably veneering means covering. It will be covered by the normal foil. Okay, loosely packed crystalline foam with large surface area of the matte powder is it doesn't permit easy welding into the solid material. It does gold foil. Advantage is rapid filling internal bulk. It is used to form the core of the restoration, and every size is 10 to 20 micrometer. Disadvantage, difficult to handle, voids, it's already noted, surface pitting and ditching, rough finishing. Okay, if it's of its rough finishing also, we veneer it with the another sheet or foil. More condensation pressure required, crumble during manipulation, doesn't permit welding into homogeneous mass. Now matte foil. Earlier it was matte gold, okay, matte gold, and now matte foil. Okay, you may get confused. Okay, this is a sandwich of matte gold placed in a sheet of 3 to 4 gold foil. Okay, either number 3 or number 4 gold foil are taken. When we take out the precipitated gold from normal foil, that is matte gold, and if we place that matte gold into the matte foil, gold foil, that is either on the number 4 or number 3 sheet, then it will be matte foil. Okay, the sandwich is sintered by heating to just below the melting point of gold and cut into a strip of different width. The gold foil cover hold the crystalline gold together while it is being condensed. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, alloyed or electrolytic precipitated. This is an alloy of electrolytic gold and calcium. It is either alloyed or calcium. Okay. In classification, I have mentioned calcium. Okay. Don't get confused. Okay. Gold, calcium, alloy. Okay. This is an alloy of electrolytic gold and calcium. The calcium content is usually 0.1 to 0.5% by weight. It is minimum. Okay, its purpose is to produce stronger restoration. As we not contaminate, as we mix the gold with alloy, any metal, mixture of any metal into the gold, it will get it give more strength. Due to that purpose, they had introduced this alloyed electrolytic precipitate or calcium electrolytic precipitated gold. Okay, for convenience, the product is sandwiched between two layers of the gold. Whatever material alloy we are placing, that will be placed between the foil. Okay, for the remembrance or anything, gold foil either number 3 or number 4. Number 4 is taken as the standard, and number 3 also we used to make it in different, but for making different type of gold. Okay, always they are used for making another type of gold. Okay, electro alloy gold. Okay, this is a matte gold manufactured by William Gold Refining Company, New York, and this RV is stand for the name of the company. Okay, powdered gold. Okay, up to now what we do is we take different type of gold, and we make either we place them in the seed or foil, and we either make the preferred type. Okay, either powder or not powder, seed, palette, anything. Okay, now powder gold. Sorry. It is a blend of atomized and precipitated powder embedded in a wax-like organic matrix. This form was introduced in 1962 by Bond and Lon. The atomized and chemically precipitated powder are first mixed with a soft wax to form pellet. Okay, these powder gold are they are prepared for the use in the daily use is it will be mixed in the wax. This wax gold pellet are wrapped with the foil. The resulting pellet are cylindrical and are available in different diameter and length. Commercially available pellet of the powder gold wrapped in a gold foil are known as golden. Introduced in 1960s, the individual particle or granules are of 15 micrometer and are gathered into mass of irregular shape ranging in the size from 1 to 3 millimeter, pre-condensed lightly to facilitate handling. Okay, they are made minute and they are made such to for us to handle easy handling. These masks are encased in an envelope of the foil to make easy. Okay, EZ gold. It is similar to golden but with improved working properties. They overcome the many too few disadvantages of golden. The same company they form the EZ gold. Okay, it is a mixture of pure gold powder and the wax. It is manipulative character. Its manipulative characteristics are similar to stiff amalgam, yet more cohesive than gold foil. Hence the name EZ gold. Metallurgically similar to gold foil and powder gold, that is golden, in that when properly and thoroughly compacted, it has comparable properties, that is inertness. Inertness inspire compatibility is good and performance. Okay, it is recommended for use in small class 1 and class 5 lesion. It is less time consuming and more predictable, greater expected longevity and more favorable tissue response. This stuff gold, okay, a new direct filling gold. It's not a new direct filling gold for us, but it was since 1989. But for that time, it was new. Okay, a new direct gold material that is considerably different from other direct gold has available since 1989. The advantage are that the final restoration exhibits greater density than other form of a granular gold and has a 50% increase in shear strength when compared to gold foil. Clinical experience with the use of this new restorative material has been encouraging. Everything has changed or modernized or newly formed advanced way to overcome the disadvantage of older one. Okay, removal of surface impurities. When we restore the teeth or the cavity with the gold, at first we should remove the surface impurities. Sometimes they put the impurities so that one type of gold doesn't bind with the another. Okay, sometimes they put the impurities so that there will be welding, they prevent the welding. So the process of removing the impurities, okay, the before the condensation of the this gold into the cavity, we should remove the impurities, that is degazing or annealing. Okay, degazing means removing the surface impurities like ammonia gas, wax, other gas. Or annealing means remove the surface impurities with internal stress relief and restore the ductility and malleability. Annealing temperature ranges from 650 to 700 degrees Celsius, depend on selected method and the heating time. Produce an anatomically clean surface, result in metallic. Method of degazing. Okay, there are different methods for degazing. That is, one is open flame method, open alcohol flame method. Another is bulk method. Okay. Open alcohol flame method, also known as piece method. Heating unit use is open flame. Okay, we take the gold foil or anything in handed with the instrument, either tweezer or anything, and we take the alcohol flame and we burn it or heat it. Okay, heat it. Okay, that is open flame method. Gold is passed over the blue flame for 3 to 5 seconds. Temperature of the flame is 1300 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit and heating is done until gold become red. Okay, advantage less contamination, less wastage of material, desired size of piece can be selected. Disadvantage is a time consuming. Now bulk method. Bulk method means we can heat more amount of gold. Okay, there is one tray and tray type we have which have a small hole. Okay, small hole, we can put the gold in that tray and we can use the flame below it. Okay, a sheet of mica can be used over any type of flame and is used somewhat as a heating element. Divide the surface of the mica into several areas to indicate the time the piece of the gold were put on the mica. Maximally 5 minutes are allowed. Okay, degazing of several gold plate at the same time is possible. It have a different hole in the tray and we can make more amount of the gold. We can degaze the more amount of the gold. Now, electric annealing. This is the most controlled and standardized way of decontaminating gold material. With this instrument, the heat compartment area is made of aluminium. An electric heater control the time and the temperature. The surface of the heater is divided into small compartments, each accommodating a piece of direct gold. This eliminate the possibility of cohesion of piece before they are inserted into the cavity. Okay, electric means electric annealing means electric. There will be one compartment that is then that supply the heat to the gold we place. Okay, that is controlled by the electric. Okay, like for annealing it different way we can do the annealing of the any metal material in different way, like we can heat the water and we can place the material in that boiling water. That is one type of annealing, and we can put like this in electric annealing instrument and different type. Okay, use for powdered gold to burn away wax. Disadvantage is stick together if the tray is moved. Side selection among the piece of degaged gold is limited. Okay, heating time of the gold segment, powder 15 to 20 seconds and electrolytic gold 1 to 2 seconds. Avoid overheating and underheating. Overheating, when we do the overheating, what there will be recrystallization, grain growth, incorporation of impurities, more stiffness, less ductile. It will hamper the properties of the gold. Difficult to condense, non-cohesive particle adhere to each other, and excessive sintering. Underheating means partial cohesiveness, peeling away of adjacent segment of layer, and pitting porosity will be there. Okay. Precaution to be taken using flame. Lamp should not run out of the fuel during procedure. There should be no surface contamination on the lamp and wick. Wicks should be properly trimmed and rounded to provide a tear drop flame. I think you know when you burn the candle, there will be a teardrop flame in that. Okay, that should be always provided, and it should not stop in the middle. Okay. Storage of the gold foil. Gold is packed into the preparation under pressure so that under welding minimal porosity occur, protecting gold foil from contamination by gas with a thin film of alkaline salt. This protective film, usually of ammonia, prevent deleterious gas from condensing directly into on the foil. Instead, this gas combine with ammonia to form other, and they are neutralized. Okay. Now condensation and compaction. Wait a minute, okay? Right. Condensation and compaction. Condensation and can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Condensation and compaction means the way or process of putting the any material or anything that we are going to restore the teeth or the prepared cavity. Okay, making putting that material inside the prepared tooth or prepared cavity. Okay, that is condensation. Okay, for condensation of any material which will condense the material or the compact the material tightly into that prepared cavity. There should not be any voids, there should not be any voids between the material or any voids or any gap between the tooth and the restorative material. Okay, and the restorative material should adapt nicely in the margin. Margins means ending of the prepared cavity. Okay, it should add up nicely in the margin of the cavity. Okay, objective to main process which control the quality of final direct gold restoration are welding and weighing. Okay, welding means process of forming atomic bond between pellets. A layer of the gold is a result of compaction. When we do the compaction, the the two gold material get welded within themselves. Okay, that is welding. That means they form the atomic bond between them. Okay, wedging means process of pressurized adaptation of gold form within the space between two the structure wall or the corner. Okay, uh, just remember, we will have when we do the condensation or the compaction, there will be welding and wedging. Welding means the gold, they are the two layer of gold, they get bonded chemically with each other, they form the atomic bond. Okay, wedging means we apply the pressure and we make the gold add up in the tooth structure. That is wedging or mechanically adopted. Okay. Principle of condensation. Force of condensation must be 45 degree to the cavity wall and the floor. Bisect the line angle and trisect the point angle. This is the line angle and this is the point angle. Means when two line or the two surface meet, that is line angle, and when there will be a meeting of three line, that is point angle. Okay. Force of the condensation must be directed at a 90 degree to the previously condensed gold. Okay, at first we should condense it such that it will have a 45 degree. Then with the each increment it should be 90 degree to the earlier portion. Okay, always start at the point angle on one side and proceed to the another side. If this is a cavity, then at first we should start from here and end at the another. Okay. Use minimum thickness of the pellet is possible. If we take the minimum thickness, we can apply the energy toward all. Okay, energy of condensation, less energy is used inside the cavity preparation, gradually increasing the energy of condensation is a build-up procedure. Toward the pulp, we will apply the less energy, then with increasing toward the occlusal end, we will apply more pressure. Okay, condensation can be either from one periphery of the increment to other, or prefer from center of the increment to the periphery. Okay. Condenser. Condenser are used to deliver forces of compaction to direct filling gold. We can have a handle, shank, and the neve there. Condenser neve. We have a different type of condenser. Okay, round condenser or bayonet condenser, parallelogram or hatchet or manifold condenser. Condenser shank is a where we uh, okay, they can be straight, monoangle, offset, and band angle. Or we can, there are several methods of application of these forces: hand pressure, hand malleting, automatic hand malleting, electric malleting, and pneumatic malleting. Okay, electric malleting means there will be electric pressure that will condense the gold. Okay, automatic hand malleting means it will automatically directly mallet the gold inside the cavity. Hand malleting means we use the one condenser and one hammer type. Okay, we apply the pressure through that. Hand pressure means direct pressure. Okay, and pneumatic means that is mechanical pressure. Okay. Which I have told you. Okay. Pneumatic means mechanical force will be applied from this and hammer type, and we will condense with this. Okay. Electric malleting. This is electric machine that will give the pressure. Okay, and we will have a different type of condenser like this. Okay, and we put the condenser there, and with the help of this hammer type instrument, we will give the pressure. Okay. General step for insertion of direct filling gold into the tooth preparation: 3 step. Die formation, that is we start from one corner like this. Banking of the wall, that is also same thing from the cabo surface margin, that is from the end, and soldier formation from the surrounding. At first we should in the one side innermost, then like that we will form it. Okay. Now finishing. Proper finishing might more aptly be described as additional condensation. Despite the most careful precaution, a condensed mass of the gold will be having minute air pocket incorporated into it. When polishing, these pore space are exposed, leaving tiny pits that may not be readily discernible until after the final finish. Finish consists of removing of excess gold. always in everything, every finishing, it contain removing of excess material, eliminating pit on the surface, and polishing the surface. Okay, removal of the gold with the use of various rotary instrument. Okay, eliminating pit on the surface with the use of varnishing. Okay, we have different type of varnisher, and they are discoid, cleoid, ball varnisher, gold types, and then polishing. Polishing with the garnet and cotton discs, abrasive strip, and pumice and powder chalk. Okay, this way we will polish the gold. Okay, okay, class. Up to the for this month, I covered the gold. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, uh, now we finish the goal. From next class, I will cover the remaining part. Okay, remaining I have a few remaining of amalgam and composite. In calendar, I have updated about direct filling gold, but it's already finished. So I will from that I will cover the remaining portion of direct filling gold and sorry, composite and amalgam. Okay, after finishing that two portion, we will finish all. Okay.